What is one thing you would never change in yourself?
برودي.
My gregarious.
Say it first. Say it. Say it right.
I'm sure I played with him in Street Fighter before.
الغرغرينة اللي فيك.
So being gregarious. Too. You know what that means? Can you explain it to them?
Defined. I want you to define it.
It's my jolly, outgoing personality.
Yeah, no.
No.
Say it jolly. طيب.
Okay, first off, when you say Shams, do you think jolly?
I think outgoing. You don't think outgoing?
I do think.
Okay, what is outgoing to you?
And not the episode.
Because you know what does outgoing mean?
Goes out a lot.
not that. Okay, not that. Okay.
No, that's called homelessness.
It's called no options. I feel like I'm generally like a social person, and I like that about me.
FOMO is not being sociable.
Exactly.
No, it's not.
FOMO
Again,
is a disease.
We need to define FOMO. FOMO is.
There's no definition for FOMO, fear of missing out. That's what it is.
Yes.
We don't need to redefine what FOMO is. You have extreme FOMO. It's okay.
You know they evolved that word now, right? There's like JOMO.
Yes, that's me.
Okay.
Joy of missing out.
There's like a new one, bad. SOMO or something. I don't know.
That's a wrestling in.
In Japan.
Anyway, you have FOMO. All right. That's what you have.
What's yours?
Me? I don't know, bro.
One thing you wouldn't want to change.
One thing, like, I don't want to change nothing. There's not one thing.
Pick one, bro.
I can't pick one,
The
bro.
one, the one.
I'm not defined by one trait.
Fair.
So why should-
none of us are.
Yes.
Oh, yes. No, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, arguable.
See what I mean?
Okay.
You.
Okay.
He's talking about himself here. Like,
But no, I'm not talking about
Trust me,
myself.
not talking about myself. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Nope.
We all know who we're talking about.
okay.
But let's say a genie showed up like, yo, listen, blank slate, we're gonna change everything in your life. You get to keep one trait.
Keep one.
Confidence.
Confidence.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
I can't let go of that.
sorry.
Okay, that's good.
Careful. Moral compass.
Nice.
That is
صل
true.
عليها.
That I give him 100%.
I said the first thing, برودي.
برودك.
Yes.
Okay.
إيه.
مو من زينة ترى.
No,
are you talking about?
there's a difference between برود.
سملة على غرغرينتك.
حلوة غريتي لو سمحت.
مرة حلوة. مرة ممتازة.
مرة ممتازة.
What you're thinking about is called Gildibra. There's a difference between Gildibra and برود.
Okay, fair.
برود is like knowing.
Keeping your cool, يعني. That's what you think.
Like, here's the thing. When I am office man and it's office time, I
Doing
know
office work.
and doing office work in office time as office man.
Okay, Dr. Seuss. طيب خلاص.
فهمنا.
The colleagues are running around like headless chickens, like, hey, we gotta hit the deadline.
Okay.
Like, I keep saying to myself, like, you know that deadline is gonna be missed, and you know it's gonna be pushed. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna do my work,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not gonna stress what is gonna happen.
See, that's a good way of looking at it. How very stoic of you.
You are the chicken head. It's stoic. It's not stoic.
Next one.
Can
I was gonna let that.
Can you give up that trait?
I was gonna let that one slide. يعني كنت بمشيها بس يعني.
I can't.
He's getting complimented by me, فيعني انبسط.
I have a better question then. If someone put a gun to your head and said I have to take one trait away from you, which one would you give up?
اوف
Mispronouncing things.
بالعافية.
خذ كل شيء.
جيت هنا بس افتح له بسطة.
My indecisiveness.
Yes, if you have to give something away.
My indecisiveness, please take it away.
تبي تخرب بيته.
ايه
Okay.
خذ make decisions.
فداك.
إيه.
فداك.
ما عليك احتار زيي. Living my life where you can't make a choice. Where you can
Good
never-
luck.
Yeah,
Take these shoes. Walk them out. Enjoy.
Exactly.
At least he's self-aware, gentlemen.
Yeah.
طيب you.
حيوان يا اخي.
Just get smooth.
Yeah.
Smooth with it.
I think my calmness, in a sense that I can be too nice sometimes.
That's not calmness.
ايش فرق your calmness and
That's not calmness.
برودك؟
Yes.
that's not-
Sorry, not calmness, but like maybe niceness, excessive
That
niceness.
genteel. You're genteel.
Yeah, like
Personality.
because I know for an I get
Gentle.
لا لا genteel, not gentle, genteel. Okay. There's a difference.
ما عليك الرجال مجنتل.
because my anger is explosive anger that makes me feel unwell when I do it because
اتقي
that's,
هذا literally قال لك اتقي شر الحليم إذا
yeah,
غضب.
like it's,
Okay, هذا حرمة. Okay.
هذا حليم هذا حليم هذا حليم.
What's the name? The reason you explode is very simple. It takes a lot to fill up that cup.
yeah, and
But once it gets filled, it's yo, someone's getting it in the face.
Yeah, it's like I almost.
Fuck up.
That's it, bro. You're the one using these words, bro. I'm just saying, phrasing, my guy.
10 قوم 40 يوم صار منهم يا شمسي.
Phrasing, my guy. That's all there is today.
It's the thing. Like last week, I almost chose violence. And
Did you explode?
I exploded right. I almost exploded in the face.
Okay.
You arrived.
Yeah, I almost.
Can we please move on now? Can we please move on now?
Because here's the thing. Two things happen when I'm angry.
Those are 3.
Sorry. Two things happen when I'm angry. Two things happen when I'm angry.
2 things happen when I'm angry.
2 things. This is how he just do. But
Oh my god.
Alright.
ايوه.
لساني يتبرى مني.
Okay.
Like even if it's in a work situation, I would say things that like, oh, I cannot take these things back,
Okay.
and it might escalate to physicality. So yeah,
Bro, I would love to see you throw punches.
يا رب
over.
عقبال عليك.
يا الله.
I really hope it's you though.
That day, bro, I will cheer
I
for you,
used to
homie.
back in the day, back when I
You're
was.
punching your face. No, go ahead. You can do
Oh,
it.
catch that! Catch that! Catch that!
Cut.
Okay, keep in mind. Okay, back in the day,
I used to be big.
you could kill somebody just by falling on
Yes,
them
exactly.
with the gravity.
That was one of the tactics, actually.
I feel like when he punches, like an X comes out, like an animation. Like Street Fighter.
شوف
So,
يدي ترجع ورا عرفت تشوف الهواء عرفت.
Turks, when he punches, says pow. All the time.
If
So-
I punch.
the way I chose to deal with that and said, okay, I'm not gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit myself so I can have some physical release. You know, like in those movies where like
Yeah, that's a disease.
yeah,
know.
that's why I don't like getting angry.
I
And
don't like getting
my goal is to get angry less severely, more often.
Less severely, more
More
often.
often.
Okay.
That's
You want to spread out your
Yeah,
anger.
spread out my anger.
Okay. In chunks.
Yeah, in chunks.
chunk it up.
Spread-
Chunk it up
Spread it all over people.
like shugaf.
Hit.
Around the year.
High intensity.
High intensity. Hit anger.
Yes. Hit
Not
anger.
not not
Not
hit,
hit anger.
Not hit the other way. Yani. High intensity. Yani.
Turks,
I forgot the question.
What's the question? That's like,
if someone puts a gun to your head and takes away one trait,
Ah,
which one you willing
procrastination.
to give up?
My addiction to
yeah, that's
procrastination.
my other one. Honestly.
بالعافية.
Yeah.
Take it. I'm good.
Don't do
Hold on,
anything.
I'm good.
Adil.
Kindness.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good trait.
Yes.
Why would why,
You
why-
give to, you
I
get,
get rid of it.
yeah, he gives till it hurts.
why am I kind?
Yeah.
Why do I have human traits?
Exactly. Yeah. I
It's a
would
lethal
not
weapon.
care.
I need to be full asshole. I can't be small.
Because kindness is sometimes is good if you're being. Look, it's. I don't know how to explain this. So when you're kind, right? Sometimes you do understand what's happening in front of you, but you're still being kind. And other times you're kind, but you're not paying attention to what's happening, right? I'm the type of person, I'm kind even though I know bullshit is happening, and I kind of hate that.
Yeah.
Because it forces me, like, I can't fight it. I'm still kind.
Yeah, you're that.
I
you-
feel you. I'm like you.
And you know what I mean.
I understand completely what you're saying.
Like, you understand this bullshit going on, but you're still kind.
But at the same time, why are you kind?
Yeah,
Like in my situation, I realized at some point that I'm not. It's me. I'm doing it for me, so I feel good about me. And
So you
not,
don't feel guilty about
No,
it.
that's not about that. A lot of the times, like somebody was saying this to me recently. They're like, in a certain context, a certain situation, I met a group of new people, and I was being generous to them. And somebody was saying, like, you don't know these people. Why are you giving so much time and effort away to them? I'm like, because it comes easy. That's one. Two, why not? Three, it's the meaning behind it. For me, that's what it is. Even if you don't get it, I know that I put it across in the right way. I put it out in the right energy, and that's for me to put out.
That's called altruism.
Yeah, that's for
In a
me to
sense.
give. That's for me to give out. If you take it the way that you want to take it, please do. But if you take it the wrong way, that's on you. It's not on me.
Yeah, but see, my problem is that, like, I know that I'm being kind to someone who doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
This is where it kills me. Because every time that person keeps popping up or that thing keeps popping up, and I find myself like, yo, I have to be kind. I have to.
So-
Like, I'm forced to.
Some people take advantage of it definitely.
Oh, yeah,
and المشكلة sometimes we know.
And we still let go.
And we still do it.
Yeah.
We know that we're being taken advantage of, and we still do it because you know what? Because I don't want to change who I am because of how you're acting. I don't care. How you're acting shouldn't affect who I am.
Yeah, don't fight people in the mud. They'll beat you with experience.
Great way of putting it. Great way of putting it.
Yeah, Adil is basically.
And you know, Adil, that I've been in situations recently where I came and I told you straight up, yo, listen, you know how I feel about this, but I want to do this just because me.
The biggest problem is you've been warned multiple times.
Yeah, definitely.
You've been warned, though.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But sometimes you need to feel the heat in order to understand how to get burnt.
yeah,
Not to get burnt.
So, listeners, Adil is that meme of the toddler holding the gun and crying. With the phrase لما عامل الناس بنفس ما عاملوني.
Sorry, got to do
Bro,
this.
معلش, this is who I am. I'm not going to change who I am. I get it, Adil. I get it. I get what you're saying. Because
This
an
is
يقهر.
who-
Because
this
an
is-
يقهر. فهمت?
This is who I am. I'm not gonna change who I am. The
Yeah.
problem with that being who you are sometimes, it will affect your relationship with everybody else. Because people who do not know you but know that person is doing X to you and you're fine with it, like, yo, هذا أهبل ده ما يفهم هذا.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
This
That's
is
true.
this is the problem with, you know, trying to weigh, should you be kind or should you not be kind? Look, I'm always be nice. But
I
being
understand.
kind is different than being nice.
I understand. I understand that. I know it sometimes ends up having, you know, ripple effects and repercussions that go beyond that initial encounter into the wider circle. That does happen,
And
that
people-
also happens with me.
And people
as well.
misread your kindness and your niceness.
Yes,
As weakness.
Yeah.
Not just as weakness.
No,
They
leave
misread
weakness
it.
aside. They misread if you're kind or you're nice.
No, they misread it for other intentions because again they don't know you because they see it from afar because they hear it secondhand.
Yeah.
and they end up misinterpreting where you're coming.
We are a nation of second hands.
We are a nation of a lot of things.
Yeah, like,
but at the same time, Anna, for me, it doesn't change the fact that I am doing this for me and I do this because that's who I am and not because I'm trying
Yeah,
to.
like speaking as a recent addition to Mr. Adil's life. Like, I've met you like maybe.
I bought the pack, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. I was
This is
a
the
DLC.
pack.
So I met you like 2 years ago when Shamsi introduced us, and
Before the podcast.
yeah,
Right before
when-
the podcast.
We had lunch.
Yeah.
We had lunch about the podcast.
Yes.
That's why you call this the number one.
Exactly. So I can say this with very much confidence as somebody who's seen it firsthand. Like, you're one of the most like genuinely loving and affectionate people I've met. Like you, when you
Thank you so much. I'm a kitten.
yeah, no, like you care till it hurts. And
That's true.
that's
That's
something
true.
I've noticed, and I can very much easily see that being provided to people that really do not deserve
ما
it.
يستاهلوا now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And but at the end of the day, I think you're all the stronger for it. I think.
Well, look, here's the thing. I was a complete asshole to.
Oh yes, he can be a very big ass.
No. I was at a level of assholeness that you guys have never witnessed. I calmed it down. Believe it or not. This is the water temperature.
لا أنت لازم تفهم
Yes,
شغلة.
I am aware.
لا you haven't met asshole Adil.
Yes.
They met me.
I saw glimpses of asshole Adil. I saw glimpses.
Cali B saw it in XP.
لا هيك طقطقة bro. لا I'm talking about shit in شرقية.
Yeah.
إيه, you know. إيه. For me,
Remember where we are.
like exactly for me, like there's growth, bro. Obviously, there's growth. You grow and you learn from your experiences with people, with you encounter, and the same thing with me, you know. But he's mellowed out, extremely mellowed out, actually.
Like, I allow bullshit to happen.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
sitting with someone the other day, right? And they were telling me, yo, so and so, this is what's happening. This was going on. This was being said about you. Like, do you know? I was like, yeah, I know. Like, are you okay with it? I'm like, they're too low on my scale for me to care about their existence. Like, I understand what's happening. I just do not really care. I have more important things in my scale to go through than to pay attention to these idiots. And so I found a way for me to push away things that I should not be. Like, there's too many important things that are happening in my life right now, in my age, that are way more important than everybody else. And so I need to
Recalibrate.
Now I need to find what is the priority for me and what's going to be just a headache.
Yeah.
And so rather than going on the offensive, which I usually do, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna put them to the side. But the second they come up, I know I'm gonna go on the offensive. This is my problem. Trying to be kind and trying to be nice, people don't understand which is the difference. And the problem is that sometimes they mistreat you in certain ways, thinking they can just, you know, use your trust or use your whatever. And then they find out that you're a person that's not willing to play that game. And then it causes a whole different problem. Oh, why is this person this way? I don't know.
It'd be like that. Sometimes.
Managing people is trash, to be honest.